welcome to Get Real Estate on the Suncoast, the only local television show dedicated to one of the top economic drivers in our region, real estate. Joining us now is Bob Smith. He is the co-owner of Universal Window Solutions, and they just expanded their business in a very, very big way right here in Sarasota. So you just opened a brand new design center and a brand new building. Tell me a little bit about that.
We did. Recently, my brother and I purchased a 25,000 square foot building. We did some pretty extensive remodeling. We turned the 25,000 square foot building into a 10,000 square foot design center, and we used the balance of it for a door shop and our distribution of our products and services.
Wow, and you have in this design center a lot of full-size displays. How many do you have?
We do. We have about 175 full-size displays. It ranges from windows and sliding glass doors to custom entryways. We have a new product offering, this James Hardie siding. It's a pre-finished product that is very, very popular. So it's really an opportunity for people to come and see and touch and feel full-size displays and get a feel for what it is before it's actually installed into their home.
That's great. And let's tell everybody before we go any further where the showroom is, where the design center is.
Yeah, the showroom's located at 2502 81st Place East. It's next to LuxArt on New 301, just north of University Parkway.
Okay. And you own the store with your brother.
We do.
Right?
Yep.
So tell me, why did you and your brother think it was so important to have a design center where people could actually come and see? Because this is pretty state-of-the-art and unusual, isn't it, for the industry?
It is. Well, it's an important decision. Selecting your windows and doors for your project is an important decision. The technology in our industry has changed more in the last 5 years than it has in the last 30 years. The glass technology, the finish of the products, you know, Andersen products now are available in 22 colors, the same price as white. So there's been a lot of changes in the industry, and it's difficult for homeowners to understand by just looking at a catalog what do these products really look like, and I think they appreciate the opportunity to become educated about the products and the services that we provide. Yeah,
absolutely. And so is it, people can just walk in any time of the day?
Sure.
Should they make an appointment, or how does that work?
Yeah, no, it's open to the public. Okay. A lot of times it's better if you can make an appointment so that we can have the right person there to kind of guide you through your project. But it's a very relaxed environment. It's a very low pressure environment. There's no pressure. So we encourage people, if you have a project that you're working on, whether it's a remodeling project, it's a new construction project, bring your builder, bring your architect, come down by yourself and just kind of browse around and ask questions and become educated about what your options are, because there's a lot of options to choose from.
It seems like in your industry it's probably changed a lot over the past few years. Is that
It really
accurate?
has. It's changed because the products that are available to build materials with, so the products have had to become stronger because of the new building codes.
Right.
So 100% of the products that we display are impact rated products.
Wow.
So they meet all the Florida building codes. There's a lot of different materials that are available now. There's a lot of composite materials that are very energy efficient. The composite materials lend themselves to custom colors on the exterior and the interior. The composite materials lend themselves to wood grain finishes. So now you can get a wood grain product. It looks like wood grain on the outside and on the inside, but it's made out of a composite material, so bugs don't eat it, the weather doesn't destroy it, it doesn't twist. And then there's lots of changes in the glass products that make the products, you know, 10 times more energy efficient than they were 15 years ago.
So now you have 10,000 square feet for the design center, which is pretty big.
It is.
But still, how do you pick and choose what products you're going to display in the design center?
That's a good question. The good thing for my brother and I is that we've been doing this business, selling and installing and servicing windows and doors in this market for 30 years.
Wow.
So we have a pretty good sense by now of what the market is looking for. We know which manufacturers have been around. We know what products stand up over time, and the Florida market's a very, very tough market to make sure that the products withstand this climate. So I think experience is a pretty good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me a little bit about how you and your brother got involved in the business together.
Sure. Now, my brother was a Florida State Trooper 30 years ago.
Wow.
And the first job I took out of college was selling and installing windows and doors in this marketplace. So. I was able to convince him to come to work for the window company that I was working for, and here we are 30 years later.
That's great. What types of products, I'm sure you carry a ton of different types, but what types of brand names and products do people, can they see at your showroom?
Yeah, we're an Andersen dealer. We've been an Andersen dealer since 1981. Andersen is the world's largest window and door manufacturer. They're renowned for the quality of their products. They're really the innovator. Andersen is the company that invents the technology and everybody else follows behind it. We also, in the Andersen products, we have a full display of every Andersen style and shape and color inside the design center. Okay. We also display PGT products as a locally manufactured product. We're a gold level PGT dealer and really love the PGT brand.
Wow, that's great. I've been to the design center. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And you also have some really neat windows where the window treatments are actually inside of the windows too, right?
Lots of options. You get blinds between the glass. There's technology now where the glass will reject 46% of the heat before it passes through, but it's virtually clear. So there's a lot of different options that are available that were never available before. You really got to see it to be able to appreciate it.
So you have windows and doors. Which part of your business do you think probably, what do you sell the most of? And tell me a little bit about the door part of the business.
Sure. The door business is an important part of the business for us, and it's one of the things that homeowners really want to come and see.
Yeah.
Your front entry door really makes a statement for your home. A lot of times what homeowners like to do is they like to have something unique. And one of the ways that we can help them accomplish that is with our door shop. So we can take a door that may be cost effective, but we can start customizing the door with specialty glass, with specialty hardware, stain finishes, shapes, sizes. And because we build the doors in our location in Sarasota, we can control delivery times, we can control the quality. So I think that's a real advantage for us and for our homeowners, and they can come and see the door shop in production and see their doors being built.
Yeah, absolutely. I would think that's a huge part of the business, but also after they make their selections and choose what's going in their home, how important is the installation side of it?
Yeah, the installation, we really started as an installation business.
Okay.
So, and you can buy great products, but if your products are not installed properly, then they're not going to be great products and they're not going to perform, especially when it rains every day.
Right.
The wind blows 40 miles an hour, and that's even without a wind event or a catastrophic event.
Yeah.
So yeah, installation is crucial, and we install virtually everything we sell, which makes us a little different. So we're kind of a one-stop shop from windows, sliding glass doors, entry doors, siding, all kinds of related products, and we install all of the products that we sell.
That's great. Yeah. Do you do more remodeling of existing homes, you think, or do you do more working with new homes?
Well, it's interesting because our remodeling business is about 40% of our total sales. 60% of our business is still new construction. But it's really a very similar product, and the selection process is pretty similar. Whether you're putting in an existing opening or you're putting it in a brand new opening, the mechanics of it are similar. But the decision-making process is still just as important. I can't tell you how many times we have somebody visit the design center and they're replacing their windows, and they're replacing them because maybe they weren't involved in the decision.
Right.
And now the product is failing, and whether it's causing construction damage elsewhere or the product just doesn't work anymore. So the decision of choosing the products in advance and understanding what you're getting, and we understand that every project has a budget, but there's also budgets, and then there's personal preferences.
Right.
So we can guide people through that and help them understand these are your choices, and this is the budget that you can work in, and we can kind of move back and forth until they find the sweet spot.
Great. So it sounds like really pretty much anyone could benefit from coming and taking a look at your design center.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a lot of visitors. Probably a third of our visitors are architects. And the architects will show up with their homeowners where they're designing the project. And again, a lot of the things that they'll see in our design center, you won't even see in catalogs.
Great.
We're redesigning our new website. I would think that by the end of this week, you'll be able to see 175 full-size displays right on our website. So it'll be a great place that you can actually see, get a preview of what you can touch and feel in our design center.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. That is great information. And for more information about Universal Window Solutions, stop by their design center or check them out online at universalwindowsolutions.com.